Happy birthday, Jamie! Today, Jamie turns 8 years old. Sean is also 8 years old, and Tess turns 8 next month. We know Earth is more than 8 years old. But how old do you think Earth really is? Scientists think that Earth is over 4.5 billion years old. That's a lot of birthday candles. Although Earth is very old, the mountains, rivers, and soil on Earth's crust aren't that old. In fact, Tess lives near a great mountain range that's only about 200 million years old. Let's understand how these mountains could have formed. Some scientists believe that an earthquake could have caused the land in this area to stretch upward and form these mountains. Earthquakes can happen without warning. They can change a landscape completely. Earthquakes may cause the land to split into many pieces. Why do earthquakes occur? To understand why earthquakes occur, let's look at the topmost layer of Earth called the crust. Earth's crust is made of many small sections called tectonic plates. Tectonic plates float over a layer of molten magma. Sometimes the boundaries between these plates appear as cracks on Earth's surface, known as faults. Most of the time, tectonic plates just drift by each other, but they can also collide or move into each other. That is when an earthquake occurs. There are different types of faults that cause earthquakes. For example, at a strike-slip fault, an earthquake occurs when two tectonic plates block each other's movements. As tectonic plates press against each other, the pressure increases until the plates break free from their locked position. When this happens, the land shifts suddenly in different directions on either side of the fault. The San Andreas Fault is an example of a strike-slip fault. An earthquake occurs at a dip-slip fault when the tectonic plates push against one another, with one plate moving under the other. The resulting earthquake causes land on one side of the fault to go up while pushing down land on the other side. This fault in France is a dip-slip fault. At an oblique slip fault, an earthquake occurs when tectonic plates push against each other and move both upward and sideways. This movement is a combination of the dip-slip and strike-slip earthquakes. This fault near Bora Peak in Idaho is an example of an oblique slip fault. Earthquakes don't just happen on land. They can occur underwater too. When an earthquake occurs underwater, it can set off huge waves called tsunamis. Let's run through all that we have learned. Earth's crust is made of many small sections called tectonic plates. The boundaries between these plates appear as cracks on Earth's surface, known as faults. Earthquakes are caused by different types of faults. 4.5 billion years old and still going strong. Earth sure is a fascinating planet.